Good evening, everyone. This is Joel, the Badger Outlaw Willman, coming to you from Adams, Wisconsin. Episode 5 of the JWR, episodes. So I greatly appreciate each and every one of you tuning in each week. This week on this episode, we're going to be talking a little bit about some new things that are happening with JWR. Also talking about some race car drivers that we know and we're supporting, both out on the West Coast Showdown, as well as the Chili Bowl in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And some cool news that's going on with Integrity Motorsports, the satellite team that I'm part of up there in West Virginia. So with that being said, congratulations to Brandon Welty for winning a heat race tonight at the Chili Bowl and making the A main. He started 24th, and I believe he finished 13th. I think it was. I take that back. Brett Moffitt started 24th and finished 18th. Brett Moffitt is also racing the Bundy Built Motorsports. That is part of the Integrity Motorsports and RMB Racing opportunities. They all kind of doing some work together. I know Bundy will be getting up there and bringing them midgets to the pull down rig to Brent Moyne up on RMB Racing. So shortly after they get back from the Chili Bowl, I think they're going to be doing some working up there. So look forward to see what Brett can do in the alphabet soup to make his way into the A main on Saturday. We're still waiting to see how Ethan Mitchell does. He'll be running another Bundy built motorsport car. Waiting to see how that is. That's a Honda powered car. So looking forward to see how he fares out and if he can make that A main as well. Rico Abreu won tonight's Chili Bowl A main preliminary, so he'll be starting in the A main on Saturday. So he can pretty much take a chill pill and relax a little bit and get him in his rowdy energy car won tonight. So congratulations to them. Brad Sweet, another driver that finished third, so he made the A main as well on Saturday, so they can take a little relax and work on that car and try to get it going for him. So congratulations to those drivers, but a big shout out to Gunnar Frank. He's running a dirt late model out there in the West Coast Showdown. Gunnar is the 2020 Dirt King Tours Rookie of the Year. He won his heat race out there one of the nights, as well as turned around and made a couple of A mains already out there. So he's doing really, really well. It's awesome to see him out there running with some of the big dogs that are out there. I know Mitch McGrath is out there, from Waukesha. He's been traveling around quite a bit all last year. He was with the Dirt Kings for a little bit. Kind of got in a little trouble towards the end of the year where he had to sit out a couple races, but I'm sure in 2021 he'll be back as well. Jake Tim was out there running. Jake Tim did fairly well. He made one of the A mains one of the nights early on. Had a good run in his heat race, so he was pretty successful. Jake is also the son of Bob Tim, the owner of Mississippi Thunder Speedway. So congratulations to all them guys out there racing. You got to support everyone that's out there racing right now this year so far. We're sitting at home watching them, and they're out racing. So congratulations to each and every one of them. Brandon Welty finishing 13th tonight. He's running that Lee Martin owns midget. They put a great car underneath Brandon every time, and Brandon's always wheels up and elbows up every time he crawls into that car. Now, on to some JWR news. I like to say welcome back to 2021. Optima Batteries is coming back on board with us. This will be the second full year that I have been a part of the Optima Battery family, and the third year that I've actually worked with them. So I cannot say enough about how much excited I am to be a part of that Optima Battery family again this year. I know there's a lot of talented drivers that are part of the Optima family that are sponsored by them as well. So it makes me feel like our marketing program and what we do here in Wisconsin, even though we're a team that doesn't have a whole lot to work with, but we do everything we possibly can to market, from being on social media as much as we possibly can. So again, thank you very much to Optima Batteries for coming on board. I look forward to having them, and hopefully I can give them a better turnout in either one of the modified or the dirt late model this year, to turn around and give them something to cheer about and to represent and display our car, part of their program as well. So thank you again. Cannot thank again Joe Chisholm from rackhunter.com. Looking forward to doing a lot with them, trying to get some of their apparel into some local stores so they can be, coming to a store near you more or less. If you happen to have a store or you know of a hunting store or a store that carries hunting apparel, please let me know. I will do everything I possibly can to get in touch with the owners of that place. Unless you're the owner as well, or you're the manager, we love to have our apparel in there as well, because for every piece of apparel of Rack Hunter camo that gets sold, that turn around and actually helps Joel Wilman Racing and keeps us on the track. So we're doing everything we possibly can to get that out going and get on board. We have some great things coming down the pipeline, a couple different programs that we're working with, some companies. Not quite ready to display and divulge on who they are, but we're really working hard to see what we can do to get them on board. It's some pretty exciting stuff, and some pretty cool companies that I'm looking forward to. With that being said, I have to thank each and every one of you that have liked, subscribed, and commented every week, and have shared our posts. It means a lot to me. With that, I'd like to say thank you to Randy Yeager. He's come up with some cool ideas. Kind of get back to my 3 Wide radio show that we had a few years ago. We're going to go and maybe venture out and talk to some other race car drivers at their shops. Maybe have them on board and do some stuff. Not just for JWR's sake, but kind of to help them out as well. I mean, anytime that they can get on a YouTube page or, promote their company or talk about their companies that are on board on their cars and what they got going on for 2021, I'm ready to do that. I think it'd be fun. It's going to kind of get me back in the saddle of things and help everybody around, and help us short track racers stick together. With that being said, I have to get with some Integrity Motorsports news. Dusty and Tess have come on board. They are going to be working on building some modified motors for that team. They already got started. I know that they just got started building the modified motors for Integrity Motorsports, so that's a great thing. I know that the jig has arrived up there, and they were putting that together and working on that to get things all bolted around, together so they can start building their car that they're going to be running at Bristol with Brent Moyne behind the wheel. Again, we're going to do what we can as JWR to go down there and support them. Will not be driving by any means. We do not have a modified that would be going down there at all. So we will be down there as a teammate, as well as more of maybe a crew chief, or no, I shouldn't say crew chief, more of a crew guy to turn wrenches, to help them get that car in hopefully in victory lane down there, or at least just make the A main, because I know that there's a ton of cars going down there. With that, let's see what else is going on. Just some cool things. We're running a 2-for-1 special right now with the JWR side, where if you are a primary sponsor or looking to be a primary sponsor on our dirt late model, you automatically will get the primary spots on both the dirt late model as well as the asphalt modified. So you're getting 2 cars for the price of 1. We're going to try to do 1 year, and if you want to sign up for 2 years right away and get more bang of the buck, that would be perfect. We look forward to bringing you on board and talking with you in regards to that. So please get past the word out that we're looking for a major marketing partner. The one that we had last year has decided not to advertise at all this year because they are going through some different opportunities with their program. I know COVID last year kind of suffered and put their company behind the 8 ball. The whole COVID thing has kind of stalled a lot of different programs, a lot of different companies from wanting to market this year. We're just going to have to work through it together and try to get some companies on board that want to come on and support local racing as well, and that made it through the storm of COVID, and look forward to 2021 and what it can bring for us. So again, I welcome Optima batteries for 2021. I also welcome the rackhuntercamo.com. So, got to thank them for being on board for the 2021 series. And let's see, who else do we have coming on board? Denny Williams, of course, being a car owner on the dirt late model side of things, working on that. We're trying to get enough motors for both cars right now. We're trying to get one put together, get the heads back, and get a really good set of heads for that motor. Probably put that in the modified, and we're probably going to go do the crate route with the dirt late model, simply because it's affordable. It's what we can run with the USRA cars, as well as we can try to run with some of the Dirt King guys on some of the shorter tracks. That first race in Shawano, that's a big half mile. I'm probably not gonna attempt it. I might, I don't know yet, but with a 604, you're just gonna be pretty much just a show up car, and I might just not even make the feature, simply because we're going to be out horsepowered so bad by some of them bigger motors and the Wasota motor type that they have. And, but I don't know yet. We might do it just to get some seat time in this car. Not going to sit there and say that we're not going to be there. But if we do go, it's going to be taking a knife to a gunfight, but we don't know what we have until we get there. So who knows? We can make the A main and get some points a little bit to build up towards our Dirt King Series year that we have planned for that. So we'll see yet. That's kind of up in the air what we're going to do with that. But the racer in me says, yeah, we need to go. But the realist in me says, going there with a crate motor is kind of it's deadly, just because you're gonna look kind of goofyish running against some of them big open motors that they got there as well. But again, you never know what you have until we go. So who knows, if they start all of them, we'll get a couple points possible. So we'll stay tuned with that, and we'll work with that. I know that's April 17th, so that's like 94 days away. So we have a little bit of time, but not a whole lot of time. We are putting the modified together. That is the plan. We're going to, again, turn in that in asphalt. So if you have a company that you know of, or that you're willing to talk to me about and make mention, that might be a primary sponsor, please come on board. We need both quarter panels filled on both the late model and the modified, and why not do 2 for 1? So come on board and check us out. Continue to like, subscribe, and commenting each and every week. We're growing. Again, this is episode 5. Looking forward to episode 6, bringing on some new news for next week. We'll keep you updated what's going on with the Integrity Motorsport guys up there in West Virginia. If you're watching the Chili Bowl the rest of the weekend, again, be a big fan of Brandon Welty from Sun Prairie. Also, be a fan of Brent Moffitt and Ethan Mitchell. Those are the 3 midgets that you need to give a big shout out to as well. I know Chase Elliott ran a B feature tonight, did not make it into the A main, so he's gonna have to run some other races to try to qualify into the main event on Saturday. So stay tuned with all that. We'll keep you on board next week with some of the finals and where Brandon and Brent and Ethan all finished. We'll also give you some update. I know there's a couple more races out west yet that they're racing, and we'll let you know where Gunner is and how Mitch McGrath does as well. I didn't see Jake Tim out there practicing. His name on the practice sheet, so he might have came back, or they might have taken off and headed down to Volusia already. So we'll see how that all goes, and we'll keep you all posted, and we'll definitely keep you posted with more JWR news. So with that, I'm going to say thank you very much again tuning in, and have a great night, and we'll see y'all next week.